Good evening. Welcome to Damage Does Daggerheart. It's Sunday. Therefore, we're in the city of Mecipiyan with our brave adventurers who are absolutely fine and nothing bad will happen to them ever. Probably. Because I am well known for being a lenient and very kindly games master. And don't ever terrorise or kill any of my players. At all. Feel free to join in with that if you wish. So, the last we were here, Roban and Desdemona finished up training as the morning turned to afternoon, and Roban walks up to the wall's end and speaks to Rinian about the whole Eben Fagerson affair and subsequent imprisonment, piss room, and trip to the dips. Desdemona finishes up her work and asks Chindra what to do about over-enthusiastic fans before heading to Gaspraise to find Intra. Intra, leaving the infirmary, heads to Gaspraise themselves, stopping first at Alba's office where there are a couple of messages from Gaspraise, each one more urgent than before, as well as an invitation from Lady Fagerson to come to the keep at 7 p.m. tonight. They then head to Intra's own office, where there are very few messages to deal with. Desdemona appears, and Intra has her wait until they have been to see Gaspraise. Gaspraise tells Alba that they are required in the dips immediately to investigate the portal. Alba then informs him that there's an invitation this evening to go to Fagerson Keep. He gets very excited by this and tells her that securing funding from the Fagersons is the top priority. Conveniently prioritising this over going to the dips, Intra then collects Desdemona and heads to the Hale and Flagon. Intra tells the gang about the invitation, and Lethruto and Drazik are very keen to do more recon, while Roban says he has to work square. Desdemona pulls Intra aside, asking about why Girelex was protecting her from Intra, and why it was calling Intra a rebel sister. Intra suggests that maybe this was a term for describing non-Kyvray-made clanks. Desdemona also fears for others' safety if they all go back to the dips, and Intra advises that maybe Desdemona should start commanding the hunter. Desdemona also raises the fear of what if Kyvray's not gone? Lethruto gets another message from Carpathia's Fruit Emporium. This ape buys a lot of fruit. Desdemona flies off to the dips, where she finds Girelex and has a conversation about why he guards her. She tries to convince him to go back to rest, as Kyvray is no longer, but he refuses. She does, however, work out that Intra was the voice that sent her southeast, and the one that woke her. There was a threat against Kyvray. Sisters did go missing, and Kyvray did send Desdemona south to avoid this threat and set up a new base of operations. Desdemona convinces Girelex to stay hidden in the dips whenever she comes back in, unless she is in danger. Lethruto and Roban, meanwhile, go to the wall's end. Roban takes up his post for the evening, and Lethruto finds Darbin and is told that a dangerous Guittari banter hunter called Relsara Bloodclaw is in town and looking for Drazik. Lethruto also tells him that he was involved with the Fagerson rescue, which Darbin finds incredibly interesting. Lethruto then heads back to the Hale and Flagon and passes on the warning about the bounty hunter, Relsara Bloodclaw, to Drazik. Heading to Fagerson's Keep a little later, Drazik goes to the kitchens to gather information, while the other three are shown into a library-style receiving room with many people having aperitifs and polite conversation. Whilst Intra is studying the bookshelves, they get offered yet another job by an elf named Calman, an enthusiastic archaeologist who is organising a dig in the Gedrock Spine Mountains up north. And he also tries to arrange a date to walk around the city with. Lethruto, meanwhile, approaches a very tall, well-dressed young man studying a sculpture. He reveals himself to be the Lord Hansard of the Fairy Realm, telling Lethruto that he heard tell of a missing Lord of Fairy, one Master Dryala. He then offers to take Lethruto to Fairy, which Lethruto rapidly turns down. Lady Elodie Ferguson and her brother Egon make a grand entrance into the party. Elodie talks to Intra and apologises for her behaviour last night. Drazik, meanwhile, is playing cards with the other bodyguards in the kitchens and learns about some of the rich merchants, specifically one Vic Gallard, the richest person in the city, who is building a new enormous mansion in Merrill. Back at the wall's end, Roban meets the formidable and charming Relsara Bloodclaw as she walks in, has a little chat with him, and then gets a drink. Back at the party, Lord Egon approaches Desdemona and he starts to weird her out as he keeps paying her compliments. Strangely, he becomes more and more predatory, and she notices that the aura he gives off seems very strange indeed. As he gets more and more creepy, Nathruto notices this and comes to her aid, and Egon walks away. The two of them reunite with Intra and let them know that the Fergusons are not human. As they do so, the gong rings for dinner. So, if you would reset your session tokens, we can start in the Wall's End with Roban. So, you're sitting there. You've been there for a few hours now. It's all going well. The pub's getting quite busy. You know, it's quite a few of the pit fighters are in this evening. You do see there are a couple of God, I've lost their name now. Where is it? No, come here.
Fenton.
No,
Fenton. Jesus Christ, Fenton. Get back here.
I had that. Where's that gone? I had names and everything. No.
It's nice to know I'm not the only one.
Oh, don't tell me I didn't save that. Oh, that's annoying.
Did it not save?
I'm really sorry. No, I haven't saved it. But hopefully, I wrote a whole thing out. It's really annoying. Bear with me 2 ticks.
That's right.
Yes. Okay. So you say there's 3 not pit fighters but regulars are in. You don't see them very often. They tend to come in once or twice a month because they're kind of they're trouble. You know they're trouble. Most of the time they're okay, but they tend to try to find people to con, basically. Newbies, newcomers to the city.
Yeah.
You've got, you know, there's an orc called Dagrob, Flint Smasher, and there are there's a goblin called Morton, and a human woman called Kalini, and they are sitting at a table by themselves. And would you keep a closer eye onto these 3?
Yeah, I would. I'd change my stance from like leaning on the door frame. So like I'm basically, that's the door frame. I'm leaning there basically,
Right.
like as in my back's against that.
Yeah.
So I can see inside and out, and I'd look over to the bar, and I would just give that nod as if to say, "Are you aware?"
Yeah,
assuming that I would get it back.
Yeah, you do.
Is Rinian present at the minute or in their office?
You can't see her office from where you are currently, but if you...
Okay.
Oh, puppy on stream. Void puppy. We like the void puppies.
Void.
Oh, she's gone. Yeah, I mean, you can move round if you want to see if Rinian's
I wouldn't make any. I'm I've done this for a while. I can make it look as if
Yeah,
I am just, you know, like leg up on the architrave and the door, backs leaning against it, just
yeah.
looking casual. Like no,
Okay,
but not many more people are coming in. We're kind of at like our max capacity as such. We're busy.
okay.
I can just keep an eye on everything from
Yeah,
where I am, and I would assume and know that the bar people would get word or note to Rinian that
yeah.
there is
Okay,
potential. Yeah, so I'd keep a very close eye on them
okay.
to see how they're
So
shifting.
you see them. They're doing their usual thing. They've come in. They've got a few drinks. Um, they're scanning the bar for people that they don't recognise, newcomers, and they alight on Relsara because she's new. They've not seen her before.
Hmm.
So you see them sort of whispering to each other, and you see Morton, the goblin, wanders over to Relsara, where Relsara is sitting by herself, enjoying her drink. She's had a few. And he obviously says something to her. So because she sort of tips her chair back away from him
Hmm.
and just sort of shakes her head and waves him away. At this point, the other two are moving round the back of her table.
Yeah.
And seeing this, she kicks her chair back, grabs Morton by his tunic, and throws him at you.
Yeah.
And it all starts to kick off. What would you like to do?
If he reaches me,
Yeah, let's see how far he goes. Yeah, I'll say he just sort of ends up on the floor at your feet.
yeah. So I basically, how big are these folk? How
Your orc is
other
big. He's a big
and
bruiser. Morton is a
Morton
goblin.
is,
He's about 3 feet high.
yeah. I would instinctively, I would pick like Morton up by the scruffs
Yeah.
and just be sort of like, get out, and chuck him out the door as I'm right there.
Okay. Make me a strength test, please. So for throwing Morton out the door.
Oh, that was almost a crit, but really low. 6 with
6.
hope.
As you try to throw him out the door, he catches on the door frame itself, spins out of your grasp, and runs back in to help his friends.
Yeah, I go straight over to the table and I give the nod to the bar to get everybody out.
Okay.
I take it Dunster's there.
Dunstan is there. He's at the end of the bar, yeah, in his normal
Yeah,
place.
as I go over to the table, I just give the glance to Dunst to get everybody out
Yeah,
of the
he's
inn, so
he's
it's just
starting
us
to
two
move.
from
He
there.
knows what's going on, so he's starting to move and push people around.
Yeah, so knowing that these people are, this is what they do, I go in to help, obviously.
Yeah.
Forgot their name now.
Real
Begins with an
Sarah.
R. Relsara. And yeah, I just try and first of all calm the situation down. And so I'll go over, and what I will do is I'm going to spend a hope,
Okay.
and I'm going to use my experience, lend me your ears, to try and just diffuse the situation by talking to
Okay.
everyone there. And so I'll go
What are you
over.
going to say to rip someone's ears off?
Yeah, lend me your ears.
That's step 2 of the plan.
And so yeah, I'll go over and be Morten, Daggerheart, please, let's not do this. You've tried to talk, they don't want it. Please leave. You know the score here. We don't like this thing.
Okay, make me a presence roll, please.
Cool. So that now goes to a +1 for me rather than a -1 with that.
And so you're going to have to roll
Ah,
pretty high to
me.
get them.
I have rolled exactly the same numbers for it that I did on my last roll.
Yeah.
So
Change your
it's
dice.
6 again. Yeah, I'm changing the dice.
With hope or fear?
That one was with fear.
Okay. So
Was the other one a reaction roll, by the way, or was it a?
the strength one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. So I'll just add that hope because I didn't add the hope because I didn't
Alright,
ask at the
okay.
time.
So, as you say this, Morton turns to you and goes, "Fuck off, bear thing!" And he will attack you. Actually, all three of them attack you. That is a... that's not very good. 15 to hit?
Hits.
Hits. Alright, okay. So, they do...
I knew I shouldn't have said I'm the safe one at the beginning of the session.
Well, yeah, you take 11 points of damage. It's all three of them. Bah! Bah! Bah!
Okay.
I was thinking at the start of this, if you die in this fight,
Yeah.
I'll use an armor slot and take that down to 1.
Yep. Okay.
So it's on actually minor.
Relsara is going to kick Kalina off of you. She gets a 17, which is more than enough. She does a fuck ton of damage. Find my d12s. Yeah, this is probably going to kill this woman. 14. 29 points of damage. She just literally kicks this woman in the chest. And you can see the boot print just like boom in her chest as she flies off down to the floor and is not moving. So, back to you. What do you want to do? There's only 2 of them now.
Yeah, I will. So I've pretty much got Morton in front of me. Where's Daggerheart?
Daggerheart is the other side of Relsara. You can see
Okay.
he moved to you, punched you, and has now spun round to try and punch Relsara because she's just kicked his mate to death.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. If he's like his back is facing me, I will. He's the big guy here. Take the big guy out first, as always.
Okay.
I'll go in. It's gonna be how do you do like a punch here? What do I roll and add to that? Because I don't want to use my weapons because I'm at work. I'm not here to kill. I'm here to basically beat the shit out of him and get him out.
If you do make a strength with your proficiency, which is your
level. So okay.
So basically you're
+3 to the roll.
on it.
Yeah. With 2 different dice, by the way.
Good work.
good.
That's better. So that is a funky 20 with hope.
Take your hope and roll your damage.
What is my damage for a melee?
That's a very good question.
Mark.
Let me unequip my swords and see if it pops up.
I would imagine it's 7.
Oh yes, 2d4. 2d4.
2d4.
Yeah, unarmed strike.
Probably gives you a to hit as well, doesn't it?
It doesn't actually.
All right. Okay.
It's just. No, they're d8. They were pointy, but not the right pointed shape.
Unarmed strike typically uses strength or finesse.
There we go.
That's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. So yeah, he marks a hit point. Yeah. Did you want to go again, or do you want me to go with Relsara?
Yeah, because I think I'd go in where they're standing, being a fighter. I would go in for basically 2 kidney shots, bang bang.
Okay.
Because their back is to me. trying
Okay.
to just weaken them. That is 14
14
with
just
fear.
hits. Ooh, with fear. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and that's 7 points of
7 points. Okay.
melee damage.
So it's another hit point for him. Is my go. I will spend a fear to make them go together. That is a 17 to hit from
Yeah, that
Daggerheart,
hits me.
and a dirty 20 to hit from the other fella. So you
We can
take
both hit.
11 points from Daggerheart and
Mhm.
9 points from Morton.
Mine 9 is the threshold, so that's 2 major damages.
Okay.
So I'll use another armor slot to take one of them down, so it's 1 HP.
Okay.
And I'll use it. I can only use one armor. So I have to take the 2.
Okay.
Where are the other bouncers?
Yeah, Dunstan is busy getting everybody out and away from this fight. Relsara is going to go. That's a 17 to hit. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, she literally just picks Morton up and just throws him at a wall and cracks his skull. You can hear that sickening sort of thud crack noise as he slides down the wall. Just a smear of blood going down. Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, so I'm not even in a main fight here, but I'm on my own at the minute.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use the only health potion I've got on me.
Okay.
And I'll swig that and kind of do that. I need to clear it from my inventory. Hang on. Minus, that's gone. Remove, that would help. And then 1d4 clears 4 hit points, which is what I've got.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I kind of see that Sarah has a lot more finesse than I do of of hitting people. So I'll just kind of be sort of like the after you.
Oh, really? You want to get her to finish the job? Yeah.
Well, unless
It's up
I
to you.
can
What do
hit
you want to
after
do?
that,
Yeah,
can I?
it's
Well,
you.
again, I'll go in and I'm just going to go for a kick and
Mhm.
actually take Dagwob's knees out.
Okay. Roll
So
to hit.
buckle his knees because I'm behind
So,
him, and sort of the
you
old.
can use strength or finesse, your choice.
Strength because it is slightly better. That's better. It's just it's a 21 with hope
Okay, take
plus
it.
then 3. I'm
Okay.
full of hope. Oh, but I can put that on my Slayer dice.
Indeed. So, did you want to kill this man, this orc?
I don't want to kill him. I just basically want to. I want to buckle his knees so he's down.
Okay. Yeah.
He basically falls flat to the ground, and then basically just pin him to the ground.
Yeah. Easily done. So you pin him to the ground, and Relsara looks up at you and says, "It's just strange. Welcome. I thought this was a
Sorry,
classy
it's-
establishment."
It's meant to be. He's coming here not so often, but don't normally tend to cause this much trouble.
Well, I think a free drink might be in order. What do you say?
Indeed. Apologies. I'll get you one.
So,
And I'll just kind of sort of like get Dagob's head and sort of like hit it against the floor a little bit,
Yeah,
pick him
he's-
up and just chuck him out.
yeah, you chuck him out and his 2 unconscious friends into the street.
Yeah.
And yeah, Ridian and Dunstan are, reassuring other patrons, and it's the cleanup is happening. You buy Relsara a drink, or get a drink for Relsara.
Yeah, no, knowing that I'll buy a drink out of my own pocket and
Okay. The bar staff wave away your money. Say, no. Puts two shots up and 2 pints, so you can sit, relax.
And I'll just kind of look over towards Rennie in the wall and be
She-
like,
She gives you a thumbs up.
interesting first night back, eh?
Glad you were here. You know,
Hmm.
well, just imagine if it had been Dunstan.
Indeed.
So looks at Dunstan, and Dunstan's like, "What?
And I'll take the shot, and then I'll get the tankard,
Yeah.
and just kind of goes to, if she'll do it, well, Sarah, I'll just go to like cheers her,
Yeah."
and then
She cheers, does a shot, cheers you.
please,
Interesting evening.
yes.
Wow.
What
Okay.
did they say to you?
They were less than complimentary about my appearance. The small one said he was going to do things with me that I really didn't appreciate. So I threw him at you, considering you were the doorman. So I figured that would be the best thing to do. Then his friends came. So sorry about the mess.
No, don't be sorry. They're the ones who caused it.
Perhaps I should have gone a little easier on them. But, you know.
Maybe they deserved it. They're outside, so I'm pretty sure Daggerheart will take them to the infirmary.
Perhaps you should
Maybe this
consider
might teach them a lesson.
barring those ones, so they do not come back.
From now on, I think they will be.
Sounds like a wise choice. And from there,
Please.
we will leave you having this. Sorry, carry on.
I was just going to say, but please enjoy your drink and
Oh,
stay until we close officially.
sure, no problem. You can see Dunstan's all right, letting people file back to their tables and drinks and all the rest of it. And the pub continues on.
Yeah, and I'll go back to the
as
door
well.
basically. And
Sure. Okay. Back at Fagson's Keep, the three of you walk into this dining hall. The other guests are, some of them are sat already, some of them are walking to seats. You three walk through as some of the last to walk in, the doors shut. And I would like you all to make a reaction roll of you can use instinct, finesse, or presence. Entirely up to you.
It's a reaction roll in response to.
In response to magic.
Okay.
The ominous sound of the door closing behind us.
Yes.
Got 14, by the way.
14?
Presence.
What was that, 14?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, 14.
14. Cool.
I have lost the ability to count.
Good start for me.
I was going to do a funky thing. Crit.
Crit. Nice. Martin, what did you get? Sorry.
22.
22. Okay.
Start for me.
Intra. You feel, as you look around, you feel that sort of wave of magic. You see the other guests sort of just drift away to sleep. They're all sort of heads hit the table. They're all slowing down. You feel very drowsy. You're not quite sleeping yet, but you have a feeling that if you don't shake this off, it could get worse very quickly. So let me just, I should have spent that fear first. I apologise. It's now up to you. Actually, we should show you what's happening, shouldn't we?
Oh.
We should do
Yep.
that. Yeah?
That's
Okay.
good.
Show us the killing field.
I will show you the killing field.
Very afraid.
Let's put that over there. Ding. So we'll just these people are snoozy. Let's just share that. Okay, so there is a wall here but I have moved it so you can see all of
Your imagination.
Your imagination wall. Okay. So we have. Where's my pointy thing? There's my pointy thing. We have these folks are all asleep. These three are not. This is the Lady Elodie. This is Lord Egon, and this is Lord Hansard.
The one that invited Lethuto to.
Yes, Lord Hansard. So let's put that back there. As you see Lady Elodie finish casting this spell, and all these people start to fall asleep, and Intra, you're feeling very drowsy. What would you like to do?
Imagine I'll be swaying on my feet a little.
Yeah. So the pair of you notice that Intra is just sort of looking very woozy.
I'm gonna step close and just put my hand on their shoulder, just try and steady them.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna glare down the table at the lady.
She looks back. All three of them have got their features have sharpened again. The ears are longer. The eyes are pitch black, like insectoid. Their teeth are longer. They are fae. They are creatures rather than humanoid. Lady Elodie says, "But why are you not asleep? You should be sleeping."
I slept for long enough, thank you.
Well, that's no good.
What have you done with the actual Fagersons?
Now that would be telling. Would you like to see them? And I'm going to... where is she? There she is. Spend a fear and summons... She sort of looks across at one of the guests who wakes, eyes completely black, and moves into range of Intra.
I'm probably interposing myself in this. I'm not letting them get to Intra.
Let me. Okay. Well,
Because I did step forward to put my hand on their shoulder.
This is very true. You did that. Okay. Well, I'll say that they come up to you. They will attack, which is a natural 20. I apologise.
Does that count as a crit in
Yes,
this? Or?
it does.
The DM.
So we have plus that's 16, 22, 28, 32 points of damage.
I will mark an armor to
It was a
reduce that to... Just checking to see if I've got anything else. No. I'll mark an armor to reduce that to major damage.
Okay. And the floor is yours. What do you want to do?
I just look to the through toe and just like... How tall is the ceiling in this room?
It's quite tall. I would say it's a good sort of 30 feet. It's one of those nice big domed built rooms. So it's got very high. So yeah, you could spread your wings and fly if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to spread my wings and fly, and I am going to take off, fly over the table, and go in like claws first at Lady Fagerson.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Do you want to do a team?
Can I hop on your back and we do a combo?
Yes, let's
Yeah,
do a combo.
absolutely
So
we can.
I have to spend 3 hope for a
3 hope for
team
a
up
combo,
move.
yeah.
In the background, intro no longer being supported, falls over.
Clonk.
I'm just trying to think.
Either of
Um,
you can spend a hope for it. It doesn't have to be you.
I've got plenty. If you wanna,
Yeah,
if you've
you
got
have to
more
spend
things to do with yours than me,
3 hope.
I'll
I
use
can
mine.
potentially heal with my hope.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll
okay.
take the
Okay.
knock the 3 off.
Sure. Go for
The
it.
website thing. Thank you. I just want to check the rules on what is it, team up or
Why won't you let me?
Yeah, tag team. You spend
tag
3
team?
hope.
That's what it's called.
You both roll.
I'm just checking. Do we get to use other abilities in it, or is it just regular
Yeah.
attacks?
Well, it's normally a regular attack, but what are you thinking?
It won't be the other players combining your actions.
Tell me.
Action rolls. Well, my thought was, as I'm flying in with Lethruto, I want to cast a bolt beacon at her before
you can do
then kind of ducking
It's an
down
attack.
for Lethruto to launch off of my back,
Yeah, absolutely. You can
so
do
that I can make her vulnerable for when Lethruto lands there.
Sure. Well, since technically you both hit at the same time,
Hmm.
so
That's why I was asking before I went ahead with it.
I'll allow it. Why not?
Cool.
If you hit, you can add
Because
advantage.
we'd add our
Go through
we'd add our damage together. Hang on,
You
what does
do, yes.
vulnerable do?
Vulnerable just gives advantage.
Yeah. Okay. Spellcasting. Ooh, nice. I got with plus strength 22 with hope.
And Naruto, you got
I said earlier I never get crits. Double 7s.
so I'm
Nice.
assuming you're going to take the crit. So you put max damage for your bolt beacon,
Then
and then
for the
roll.
regular hit, okay, so 8 plus a further 11 plus 2, so 21 magic damage to begin with.
21. Okay, and Naruto.
And hang on. I will spend an extra hope for my Wings of Light to add another d8 to that.
So that's another 8. So 21, 29.
I just add another.
Plus-
I roll a d8 to add to it.
Yeah, but this is
So
a crit.
28.
This is a crit.
Wing Sentinel is just an extra d8. It doesn't, because of how crits work in this. It's not like I'm smiting on a crit on D&D. I just add another d8.
Okay. So 20. What did you roll?
So I rolled a 7, so 28 points of damage from me,
Okay.
and she is marked as vulnerable.
Okay. Naruto.
So am I rolling my to hit, or was that my crit?
No, that was your
Your crit.
crit. So
That was my crit.
So, whatever your, hang on, where are you? You do 2d8 plus 4, don't you? So,
Yes.
you would then, so that's 16, 20 plus roll 2d8.
Also, I was a bit distracted because I was reading through it. I'll come back for a little while. I've got my first strike ability,
Okay.
which means the first time in a scene you succeed with an attack roll, double the damage.
Awesome. So, that's 40 plus whatever you roll doubled.
It's 5 and a 6. I need d8s or 11
Oh.
plus 4 for 15.
Sorry, I calculated that wrong.
Okay.
So the
It's higher, right?
Do your damage, Martin, and we go back to
so
Jay in a minute.
come back to me.
So a crit is max damage, and
Yes,
then you roll
whatever
the
you roll.
damage on
Yeah.
top. So that would be 20 plus the 15 for 35, doubled
to 70.
to 70.
Jesus.
Did you add your modifier onto that as well? Once.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
just the
No. You add it on. If you're doubling the damage, it doubles the modifier as
Yeah.
well.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
does
but
the
I
only add
added
the
it into
modifier?
the 20
Yeah.
because the first.
yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
we're good. Okay, so 70.
So need to add another 8 to mine because I only treated it with 1d8 and should have been 2d8 for the
Okay,
crit.
so you've got 28, so
So-
it's 36.
36.
So that's 106 damage. Jesus. Okay,
The
so
DPS are here.
that's well over double of her severe. So she marks 4 HP. Let me just.
Isn't there a thing with if it's over double, then that is
Yeah.
insta?
Well, because 3
I think
is
max would be
severe.
3, but double makes it 4 or something.
Yeah, I think that's.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So that's 4 hit points. She looks wrecked. But you each take a hope,
This,
clear of stress because of the crit, and it's still with you. Intro, what would you
destruction
like to
has
do?
come.
You have the option of, you are muted. You have the option of taking your turn to shake off this magic fully, or
Yes.
you can attack at disadvantage. What would you like to do?
No, I'll assume hitting the floor woke me up, so I'll spend this round, kind of picking myself back up from the floor and kind of
Okay.
being pissed off.
Yeah. Okay. So you shake off this this magic now. You are back up on your feet. There is one of the party guests in front of you. But yeah, it's still your guys' go. So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna lunge in with my knuckle blades.
I will
my
have
eyes.
Sorry,
Sorry.
just a point. With that hit, I will also mark her or use my marked for death, so I deal extra damage to her going forward.
Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Let's just mark her up for that as well.
When she's vulnerable, so we
Yeah.
get d6 against her.
Yes, all attacks have advantage on her currently.
So there's just this kind of flickering around Desda, like she was back in the dips near her plinth.
Okay.
Destruction has come.
I'm going to kind of be very intentionally positioned behind Desdemona,
Yeah.
ready to use like long arm dagger reaches around her to stab things.
And I'm just like lunging for her like a harpy with the lower claws.
Okay.
So with that, that's okay. Well, that's how it goes. But attack with the knuckle blades +3, 14. With the d6 is 19
Yep, that
plus
hits.
3 is 22 with fear.
With fear. Ooh. Okay. Roll your damage.
But that does hit. So it's 2d10 for the knuckle blades.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled a 10. When you roll the maximum value on the... Ooh! I rolled a 10, so I can roll an extra die.
Nice.
So 2, 10... Wait, keep it on my desk. 18 plus 6 is 24. And I'm then going to spend another hope for Wings of Light to add a d8
Okay.
for another 3 to put me up to 27
27.
magical damage.
Okay. So she uses her reaction to transfer this damage to her puppet down at the other end of the room. Who dies?
Oh no.
But it is now my go. We will move. Old Hansard's going to move around there to attack the through toe, and this one's going to move in to attack Desdemona. So we'll do the through toe first. That is a 16 to hit.
It's
2. That is 1, 4, 10, 12 points of damage.
Right.
And
I have, with my parrying dagger, this is the first time this has come
yes,
into.
of course.
If any of the attacker's damage dice rolled the same value as your dice.
Okay. Well, I got a 1, a 3, and a 6.
Do I also roll dice and see if I
Yeah.
get
hang on,
any of
hang on.
those?
Let me see. Where is it?
Yeah.
Damage dice are on the same value as your dice.
What's my dice?
What is your dice, though?
Yeah.
When you are attacked, roll this weapon's damage dice.
Oh, yeah, there you
if
go.
any of the attacker's
So,
damage dice
yeah,
roll the
2d6.
same value as your dice.
I roll 2d6.
Yeah.
And if you match any of the numbers.
A pair of 6s.
So you match 1, 6. So
Yeah.
you take, what did I say, 12? So you
It was
take
12. 5.
4, 6.
6. Yeah. Yes, that's how that
So
was.
that takes the 6
It
out.
does, however,
That's
take
nice.
me from major to minor damage, so that is
That is nice. Yeah. I like that.
that
That's
did
very
do
good.
its job.
Okay. Let's do on Desdemona.
like
That's
that.
a 13 to hit, Desda.
Yeah, it's going to hit.
Okay.
My evasion's not very good. I'm a big target.
5, 6. Only 8 points of.
I will mark an armor to make that nothing.
Okay. Lady Elodie is going to go. Can I have? Let's.
Don't you love that? The cackle. I've just realised something fun I can do.
Yes, and I like that one. That's cool. Okay, so I would like an instinct reaction roll, please, Lithruto.
Instinct it is.
As she
Neutral.
says, "Dance, little puppet."
Oh,
Wants you
good.
to dance.
13.
I will
13.
spend a prayer dice to increase that by 3.
16.
Oh. No, it doesn't work. You feel this sudden urge to dance come over you, and then just as Desdemona looks at you, she's just basically negates this. So I will spend a fear. She can be activated again. She will mark an attack. Who's in very close? Both of you. So that is a 13 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you?
No.
No,
Not for me.
So just Desdemona. Okay. 2d6.
Dances out the way.
3. And that's 1, 3, 7, 10 points of magic damage, and your hope die is now a d10 until you roll with hope.
Okay. So I will mark an armor to reduce
She
that to
misses
nothing.
you completely as you duck behind Desdemona.
Okay.
And I don't have any other things to do. So, your turn. Intra, you want to do something?
Gonna jump up on the table and start walking down towards the action.
Okay. Okay, about halfway down the table.
Can I do anything else?
Yeah.
Sorry, no, that was more hypothetical of.
Oh, right.
I know it's only been 1 week since we played, but I've forgotten everything I can do.
It has, to be fair, it's been a long time since we've actually done combat.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh, yes. I will cast Blighting Strike,
Okay.
which does far range.
Okay.
It's a spellcasting roll. That is a 16 with hope.
16 with hope. Take your hope. It hits her. So roll your damage.
Damage. That is 8 damage.
8. Right, okay.
And the next time the target deals damage to an ally is reduced by half.
Ooh, very good. Let's put that on there as well. Okay, cool. Right, so she marks a stress. And you rolled with hope, didn't you? So take your hope.
Yes. I did. Thank you.
Marvellous.
I just want to check the condition I'm under. The hope and fear of my hope die being changed. Sorry.
Yeah. You've got a D10 as your hope die. So if you roll to attack, until you roll with hope.
Okay. Okay. Does Lathuto want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna. He'll do that. Oh, nice. Lady at the front is currently vulnerable.
She is, yes.
Yes,
Right.
she is.
So you attack with advantage.
Excellent. So I'm gonna try and get just sort of duck underneath Desda a little bit to sort of get in the middle of that cluster, and I want, if possible, to get within what's the range of that? Very close range. Can I get in very close range of all three of them?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So as I sort of duck down, the arms sort of tuck into the jacket, and then out of my hands come the spectral rain of blades.
Awesome.
The spectral blades of rain of blades. So I'm going to mark my hope to do that. Conjure throwing blades. Chuck at all targets within very close, dealing what's that?
So you make a spell
2.
casting roll.
Yeah. Which is a +1.
Which will get 2d8 plus 2 to all targets, plus another d8 to Lady Elodie, as she is vulnerable currently.
So I rolled 15 with hope.
15 with
but also I add a d6 to... No. Yes? No, that's advantage. Perfect.
To hit against.
So you hit Lady Elodie, but not the Rebel Lords.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
But then it is 3d8 plus 2. 2d8. 8 and a 3. Make them all that 4 for a total 15.
15. Oh.
Yeah.
She is. Oh no, it is. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. But she doesn't have any people. Oh no. Huh. So she can't use her reaction. And that's with hope, yes? Or with fear?
Yeah. Hope.
Okay, cool. She drops like a stone.
She dead?
Nice.
She dead. I
Oh,
mean, that
shit.
first hit took 4 of her
Well.
hit points away.
Yeah.
And she's got a reaction that she can throw any major damage or above. She can put all that damage into one of her puppets if she has them. Because he would have done 2 HP to her. So what she can do is she throws that damage to her minion and reduces it by 1 to that minion. But the minions only have 1 HP, so yeah, she's down. The spotlight's still with you guys.
Okay, I'm going to jump in, and I'm going to launch myself at the guy that was attacking Lethruto.
Sure, yep. That one there.
With her dead, the sleep spell doesn't break, does it?
It will, yes. But not quite yet. It takes a moment for people to
Fair.
start waking up.
Okay, that's a bit of a bastard. So... that's a 17 with fear.
17 definitely hits. Well, literally just hits. You need 17 to hit them.
10, 16, get to roll an extra one, another 6 with 22 plus 6, 28 physical.
Ooh. That is 3 points of damage.
These knuckle blades are fantastic.
But you both mark a stress. Actually, no. Lethruto and Desdemona mark a stress, please, as the Revel Lord is hit. That was with fear as well, wasn't it?
I rolled with fear, yeah, and I didn't clear my condition.
Okay. He is going to respond in kind and try to hit you. Actually, what he might do... Yeah. He's going to spend a stress. And centered on Intra, there's a faint mist swirls up around you, Intra, and you are now. This is called drunken haze. The sort of haze of fog of alcohol sort of permeates you, and you are swooning, and you are now vulnerable.
Question.
Yes.
Given that we have established a lore of planks needing alcohol
Nucleus.
as fuel,
That's a very good point.
does this in fact
To
empower me?
invulnerable instead.
What we're going to do is we'll have a luck roll. Okay, so roll a d20. I rolled a 14. All you got to do is meet that or get higher.
Got a 4.
A 4. So yeah, you'd think that you would not be affected, but you can feel yourself starting to sway, and you are vulnerable.
It was worth a try.
It absolutely was. The other Lord is going to do the same, centered on Lethruto. This alcoholic mist spins up, and Lethruto, you are vulnerable. And I want you, Desdemona, to roll a d20. This time you have to get a 17 or over.
Is this against me?
Yes.
As well? Or
Yes.
both me and Lethruto
Yes.
then?
It's a very close range.
Okay. What did you roll?
17. What did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
A 3. Okay.
But I'm going to use my bold presence and just kind of look at him and say, I don't drink, and negate the condition.
Lies.
Ooh, liar. Okay, so Latruta, you are vulnerable. Desdemona, you are not. Did I have to spend a... No, that's a stress. So that's that one. And I don't have anybody else to go, because the one that could pull all the puppets out of people is dead. You meanies. So the action's back to you.
Threat assessment.
Right. Well, as Desdemona has decided to take the one on the right, I will leap dagger firsts off the table towards the other one. That's
Okay.
the one.
Drunken confidence.
Yeah, drunken confidence.
You could even say that he's a drunken monk.
Oh.
So with my dagger, oh baby, I am rolling well. That's 19 with hope.
Oh, yeah. That hits. Roll your damage.
You not. Yeah. I didn't know I could do that. The other guy's not within very close range of me anymore, is it?
No.
Because I've sort of jumped off the table. I forgot I took the whirlwind ability. Useless to me now, though. But so that's 2d8, which is 8 plus 4 for 12.
12 points of damage. Nice.
Now that is with my devouring dagger, which is, I quote, scary. which means
He seems a little put out.
on a successful attack, the target must mark a stress.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay. Lord Egon is stressed. Is that Lord Egon? Yeah, that's Lord Egon. Okay, so was that with hope or fear?
That was hope.
Awesome. So take your hope.
I'm
The
fearless
action's
tonight.
still with you.
I will let Intra go before my cursed dice roll again.
Okay.
I shall attempt to shake off this miasma of false alcohol. Can't do that.
So you have disadvantage on your next action roll, then you clear the condition. So you should technically have a disadvantage, but that's my fault for not seeing it, Latruta. I apologise. But you are now clear of the condition.
Okay.
So it doesn't seem fair to make you roll with disadvantage, Miss D. So just do what you're going to do.
Okay. I guess I'm going to go with a blighting strike again then, since that was
Okay.
effective last time.
Which one?
So
There's two of
sorry.
them. So is this one with
And Latruta and
the one with Desdemona. So this is Lord Egon, and that's Lord Hansard over there.
were either of them talking to me?
Sorry?
I was trying to remember if either of them were talking to me.
No.
No.
Egon was the one that was being very creepy with Desdemona. Hansard was the one that offered to take the Thruto to Fairy.
Okay. Egon then.
Okay.
Roll. That's a 19 with fear.
That definitely hits. Roll your damage.
They take more damage with fear. 12 points of damage.
12 points.
And the next time they deal damage to an ally, it's halved. 12 points more.
So, Lord Egon will try to attack Desdemona, which is a 15 to hit. Yeah?
Okay.
Desdemona?
15 hits, yeah, sorry. My evasion's rubbish.
That is 18, 20 points of damage, but it's halved, yes, Miss D?
I will.
Oh, no, it's not that one.
Yes.
That's Hanson.
Different person.
So, yeah, no, that is Egon, isn't it?
Oh, my.
No, Hanson. That's Hanson attacking.
Me and Naruto have swapped Faye
Yes.
in the fight.
You confused me. So that's Lord Hansard. So that's 20 points of physical damage.
I will spend
I'll
an
cast and
armor to
roll.
reduce.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
When an ally within close range takes damage from a target you can see, you can make a spellcasting reaction roll against the target. On a success, mark a strat to deal them d6 magic damage using your proficiency.
Go for it.
I'm marking an armor to reduce that to minor damage.
21 with hope.
That definitely. Well, it's yeah. Okay.
It's reaction, so
Yeah, it's reaction. So,
points of damage. Better than nothing.
how many?
4.
4.
4.
So that one. So he takes that one. Okay. Lord Egon will go against Lithruto. That is a 9 to hit.
No.
No, didn't think so. He's not close enough to do that. Okay, so it's back with you guys.
I'm going to retaliate against the guy that hit me.
Sure.
That is a plus my 3. Might not. No. 14 plus 3. 17 with hope.
17 definitely hits. Take your hope.
So I can restore my die, take my hope, and then roll the damage.
Nice.
No luck with the knuckle blades this time. That is going to be 13 physical damage.
13 physical damage. Lord Hansard drops.
Keep the last one alive. We have questions.
So, take your hope, and what else would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Entangling Strike, having called that out.
Okay.
Or sorry, Vicious Entangle.
Okay.
It'd be fucking hilarious if this actually kills him instead of just restraining him. Oh, that's a crit.
Ooh.
Which, this situation is a bad thing, because I don't want to kill him.
So that's 8, 9 plus your roll a d8.
Which is also 8.
17 points of damage.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You got me as well.
Yeah, you've killed Lithruto. Well done. Yay!
Yay! Wait, no.
So, as we the people around the table, the guests start to wake up, and as they do so, they see you two on the table, and sort of chairs get knocked over as they stand up, and then they look around and see these fey creatures dead on the floor and one of their own dead. What would you?
I'm going to pick up the body that was imitating the lady and just look at the group and say, oh, they were replaced by fey.
Okay, so what we will do is we will have a little break, and when we come back, we will deal with the aftermath of the dinner is served encounter. So, yeah, we'll take a little break. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm a little rusty about running combat, but
We do.
You did succeed. Everyone, nobody died. Aww.
Sorry, GM, we broke your encounter.
Cool.
No worries. Right, quick break. Be right back. and welcome back. Nice short break this time. So, the aftermath of this fight. There are a lot of very scared rich people looking at the grisly trophy of this dead fae, this dead fairy that you're holding up. One of them steps forward, the Galapa. This is a blue-skinned turtle person with a large shell, has lots of carvings and on the shell itself. This is Vic Gallard. This is the guy that is the richest person in the city. He runs the docks. He's got tattoos all over him. Normally doesn't get invited to these kind of things because he's looked down upon by the rest of them because he used to be a sailor.
He worked for his money.
Exactly. He used to be a sailor. He now owns the docks and various ships. He steps forward and says, "Well, I guess we have you to thank for the whatever this was. I would know your names if I may."
Yeah,
I
I'll
looked
sort of-
intro. Like,
I am Professor Elba of Gaspraise.
Professor, nice to meet you under interesting circumstances. I
Indeed.
am Vic Gallard. You may have heard of my businesses down in the docks. Well, the docks is my business, so to speak. I think all of you folks around here owe these people a debt of gratitude for saving your lives. The others sort of murmuring.
Rabble.
Yes. So, question remains. Are there any real Fagersons left in this keep?
Well, we delivered the youngest Lord Ferguson back to the house yesterday, so I think maybe an idea to find him and find out how much of the Fae influence he is still under. And perhaps we can call the captain of the guard and ensure the entire house is searched for the true owners of it.
That sounds like a fine idea. He wanders across to the big double doors that you came through, opens them, and sort of there's still sleeping two servants. He shakes one awake. One of you go get the captain of the guards from the barracks. There's been an incident. Yeah, right away. And they send the runner down to the barracks. They'll be back very shortly. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to stick to talking to this guy because he seems reasonable and down to earth and not a tough,
Oh, he's
which means
definitely
he'd be
not
like
tough.
tolerable to talk to.
So, how did you know that these people were not the Fagersons?
and I point to, what was his name? Egon.
Egon, yeah.
He was acting very strange and creepily towards me, not in the way that a lord should.
Right.
We've had some recent dealings with a Fae, and so we're kind of on high alert as to.
Well, I sure am glad you were. Now, is there anything I can do for you three for saving our lives? Because I'm assuming they were going to kill us all, or at least replace us.
I look over at the poor soul that got puppeted and is dead on the floor.
Yeah. That's a damn shame.
I think perhaps, if you wouldn't mind, scheduling a meeting with Gaspra yourself. My department is doing research into this field, and contributions to the research are always appreciated.
A contribution, you say? Okay, I will make it in your name, and I will say that this is because of you and your companions here basically saving our fucking lives. Because
Thank you kindly.
this is what happened. So, and as you are continuing to talk, there's through the door a servant and Eben Ferguson comes through, and he sort of looks around. He still looks fairly weak and drawn, but he has now got his normal lordly clothes rather than the fairy garb that he was wearing. He's like, I understand that you have saved us. Well, apparently me twice now. I don't really know what to say. My sister and brother are not here. My father is dead in his chamber. There was no enchantment laid upon him. They just left him there to rot. These creatures
I'm very sorry to hear that.
These creatures are unbelievably cruel. So again, I have to thank you, and it would appear that I am Lord Ferguson, Lord of Mecipiyan, by default. It was never my plan to be doing anything like this. I'm the youngest. I just wanted to go and do interesting things. Archaeology was my passion. Sorry.
You were in the forest when you disappeared, weren't you?
Yes. We were at the dig. It was going really well. We'd been there for about a week, and we hit on this what we thought was a burial chamber of some kind. Quite deep we had to go. And there was this round device. I am assuming it's very taller than I am, and sort of round stone work with intricate runes around the edges. And we spent hours trying to decipher the runes, and then I fell through it. And then I was somewhere else. A strange realm with creatures that, and he points to the fairies, like them, but they were kind and nice. They helped and explained that I could go back if the one that I'd replaced found his way back. Because apparently if it's like a one in, one out type of situation. If you go through a portal to this other realm, something goes through that portal the opposite way. Now, I can only assume, because I'm back here, that whoever it was that was put in this realm by me going there has been sent back, or another Fae has gone back. Presumably that's how that works. So,
Yes, indeed, we had assisted a fairy who would come to this realm.
Oh, really?
In returning.
3 times then?
And in return, you were thrust upon us.
Three times you've saved me now. Wow. I don't know what to say. You are amazing. Thank you so much.
Perhaps your actual siblings are trapped like you were.
Yes, it could
But
be.
if the one in, one out situation means that they have gone there and been replaced by these
Yes.
lot,
I don't know
can
if it
we
works with...
will work
bodies.
if they're dead?
I don't know if that would work. We have to try, at least.
I would agree. We should at least test it. We can return the bodies for proper burial, at least.
Yes, I think
I
that's...
look to Intra and just nod and say, I think the place we would have to go should be safe now.
Good.
I dealt with the problem. And you may be interested to speak a lot with I suppose I am your bodyguard, Professor Alba.
Right. Sorry, I just need to...
They do a lot about archaeology.
Oh, really? Ah, well, that is... I love archaeology. It's right. And Calman, the elf that spoke to you earlier. Also, archaeology, passion of mine, I've got a dig going on up in the north. If anybody wants to, pop along, do some work.
I'm going to try and give him a half glare because, important people are talking.
He doesn't care.
No. I would suggest, Lord Vegason, that you have some recovery to do ahead of you, but
Absolutely.
I can also suggest that as much of Gasparay's library currently resides in your keep, perhaps we could... Yes, the entire collection on the dips was borrowed.
Oh, right. Okay, well, I don't know where that would be.
With your permission, we could
Search
check
for
the
it?
keep first.
Absolutely, yes.
Yep.
Hang on 1 second, I just need to... One second, sorry. Right, there we go. So, yes, and he sort of... probably there's the library, but, well, it's not really the library, it's a sort of events space sort of thing.
Yes, I did check the shelves there extensively before the meal.
Yes, so the library itself, they may be there. That would make sense to take books and scrolls to the library. So, yes, we could absolutely start there. And he says, well, let's go, shall we?
Indeed.
Just as you are about to go, Captain Brell and 4 soldiers turn up, and she looks at you and says, really? We do seem to be bumping into each other quite a lot, don't we?
I am pretty interesting things happen, apparently.
So it would appear. Right, so you've dealt with this threat then. Okay.
We were attacked directly. We defended ourselves.
No, I have no problem with that whatsoever. You're obviously more than capable of defending yourselves. So, we should get rid of these bodies then, and...
Well, regarding that, myself and Lord Vegason, from his previous experiences in the Fey Realm, believe that the bodies may need to be returned to the Fey Realm.
Oh, right. Oh, the portal in the dips, perhaps.
Yes.
Right, gotcha.
I'm
And doing so, we hope
collecting the
that the
bodies.
other
You're-
Fergusons will be released back to this realm.
Excellent. Sorry,
There
what are you
might
doing,
be
John?
enough.
I'm collecting the bodies
Okay,
up at the Fae.
okay.
There might be another portal.
Oh, really?
I was having a chat with, sort of points to one of the dead Fae before this all kicked off, and they mentioned a yew tree.
There's a
Um,
yew tree in the gardens, in a courtyard.
Maybe
We could-
that's the one.
Certainly have a look at it.
Yes. Okay. Let's go. Let's do it. Can I have a presence reaction roll from anybody who wishes to give one?
Sure, I've got present.
I have present 0.
I might have the highest present here. Oh dear.
Oops.
Yours is +1.
Mine's
Good
+2.
Oh,
Ooh.
you're definitely doing the roll then.
And I can spend a hope to add 3 to that, but I don't need to because I just crit with 2 4s.
Hey.
Nice.
So as you are, it makes sense.
I
As you-
totaled 24 as well.
24.
That's pretty good.
Wow. Okay, so as you are collecting the bodies up, you see a small, sort of almost like a voodoo doll type thing, with
There's a strange doll.
made out of twisted wood. With it looks like it's got a sharp stake at the bottom of it.
Delicious.
And
Why has someone seasoned their steak with lime? I'm confused.
so, and you also see this, Naruto, and it looks magical, probably something that could be
It
utilized
smells of lime too.
with perhaps Intra would be interested in this.
And Alba,
Apologies.
would you take a look at this? A strange doll with a steak in the bottom.
Certainly.
So as you give it to Alba, you sense that magic. It's very definitely magical,
Lemony.
and if you do a search for equipment, if you do manage equipment, and you search for something called vampiric totem, that is what you have found.
I've forgotten how to search. Ah, there we go. No. Damn it. Which does not come up for me.
Does it not?
No.
It should do.
I'm searching and I'm not finding it.
I'm going to share it with. Who can I share it with? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, that should be shared now.
Refresh character sheet.
Well, I can. Do you see it yet?
Sorry. It was a slow refresh.
Okay.
Just there now.
So, I'll let you read the description.
Okay.
Very cool.
There we go.
Okay. So, you pick this thing up, and it's very definitely magical. So you walk out to the Lord Ferguson takes you to the inner courtyard, where in the gardens there is a large yew tree in the middle, very old, very large. Nothing obviously portal-like.
I'll do a quick circuit around it, see if I can see anything,
Okay.
like,
Give me a
day glow, magical signs going, press here type of thing.
give me a knowledge or instinct roll. Entirely up to you which one you want to use. I'll say that if the others are helping, you can have an advantage.
Am I being assisted?
Yeah.
I'm carrying bodies, so
I'll help.
Nice. That is a 20 with hope.
20 with hope. Okay. So yeah, inspecting this yew tree, you find off round the side of it there is a small what looks to be a sort of almost like an axe wound in the tree, and sort of pushing your fingers into it, you can feel almost just like a switch as you sort of pull back on it. Literally a huge door opens in this tree with what, I mean, you would expect it just to be, the bark swings back and then there's the inside of the tree, but no, there is a whole other realm just stretching out with grassy fields and towering 7 or 8 foot flowers just sort of bending in a slight breeze, which is not happening here. There is no breeze here, and it is sunny, whereas here it's close to midnight.
No time.
So, yeah, this definitely looks like a portal to somewhere else. And Lord Eben, I have never seen this. Wow. We have to end this, surely. We cannot just have a portal to a different realm within our house, within our city. This is so dangerous.
Well, I would suggest that first we try and get your siblings back.
Well, yes, but afterwards I think we need to find out how to shut this, because this is not a good thing at all.
I shall look into it.
I'd just chop the tree down, surely.
Well, I'd rather not if we can avoid it, but yes. What happens if we do chop the tree down? Does the
Magic
portal
might
stay?
remain.
Or that's I don't know. I think I'd rather know a bit more first before we chop the tree down.
it is concerning that there are multiple of these within the city.
Well, yes, absolutely. We should definitely close them all. This is so dangerous. So, do you throw one of the bodies through the portal?
I don't want to throw. They are prickly creatures, Is there a way to respectfully lob a body through a portal?
I was just going to underarm sling them through. I'll
Um,
start with Egon,
Okay,
or the one that was Egon.
sure. As you throw, or chucking a bucket of water, you chuck the
Respectfully,
Fae,
just launch.
respectfully launch the Fae back into its own realm. Yeah, somebody want to roll a d6 for me, please?
Sure. 4.
4. As you throw this Fae back in, there is a rushing of air and a corpse looking remarkably like Egon Fagerson lands at your feet.
Oh dear. I immediately kind of kneel down and attempt a healing hand on him.
Oh, he's very definitely dead.
Is he long dead?
Not long dead.
Hmm.
Oh dear. I will pick up
Maybe
the
half an
lady.
hour.
Is that about the same sort of time in which the fight finished?
Yeah.
It would seem that they were a lot more connected than we first thought.
Indeed. I hope. Again.
I'm currently holding the Fae that was imitating his sister.
Yes.
Do you want me to continue?
I think we have to, because even if she is dead, I don't want her over there dead.
And I'm going to kind of like try and gently slip the body into the portal rather than just chucking it this time, because it came out quite violently.
Yep, okay. So you sort of gently sort of roll the body in, and out rolls, roll me a d6.
6.
6. Out rolls the unconscious body of Elodie Fagerson.
I very quickly, noticing that she is still breathing, healing hands on her.
Okay.
So I have to do a spellcast roll. Which is plus my strength, 16, which beats the requirement of 13.
Nice.
And then I mark a stress, and I clear 2 hit points on her.
Okay, nice. She sort of coughs, and you can see she coughs up some blood. As you
Kind
can
of
see, there are
look around to the guards and such for
scars
aid.
and wounds as if matching what happened to that fairy. She's in a very bad way, but breathing as the guards take her and take her back into the keep.
This one, what? I looked to Lathrito. What did this one say his name was to you?
Hansard.
Hansard, yeah.
I look at Evan.
I've never heard of a Lord Hansard.
Should we still put
If we
back,
can rescue
or...
another person, then of course.
Okay, and I will do the same of like gently rolling in this time.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Why?
5?
A corpse rolls back out of
Does anyone?
young man,
What does the corpse?
tall, white hair, silvery white hair. Looks exactly like Lord Hansard did in his human form.
Does anyone know who this is?
Doesn't appear so. Everybody sort of looks at it. No. You can only surmise it was some poor traveller that got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. So, the portal, as you've put the 3 Fae back into the portal, and received one of 3, at least, living beings back. We will skip over to the Wall's End, as it is now past closing time, as everybody is the last of the people. A lot of the people went almost directly after the fight. The atmosphere wasn't, they weren't feeling it, so a lot of them sort of finished up and went, but a few regulars and hangers-on stuck around like they always do, including now I've forgotten her name.
Rosari.
She stuck around, seems to be quite enjoying Dunstan's stories about all of the great exploits that he may or may not have achieved, depending on how drunk he is.
Yes.
Yeah. So as you're closing up and the bar staff are tidying, washing up for the evening, she approaches you again. So, I like your pub. It's a good pub.
It's not mine, but thank you.
Ah, well, you work here, so I assumed, you would take, credit for the pub. You are a pretty good person to know in a fight, huh?
I think so. I work down at the pit, so
Yeah. Yes, you
Yeah.
said. I remember you saying. So
you too, by the way.
I
You
have.
are
Right. Thank you very
well
much.
equipped and
In my line of work, I have
you
to
know
be.
your stuff.
I have to be good in my line of work. You right?
You froze and then caught up very quickly,
Oh, right.
as
Okay.
if you were on fast forward.
Okay. So you have to be good in my line of work. I hunt people down and retrieve them, retrieve things that they may have taken, that sort of thing, Sort of people
Oh.
pay me to find things and other people. If you ever
Is that what?
find yourself in need of some cash that is, I know tonight was quite exciting, but I'm thinking that not every night is like this. At least I
No,
hope not.
definitely
No.
no.
But if you fancy someday maybe making some extra money, you should. I can reach you here, yes?
Yes, you can. Yes,
If you're interested, that is.
potentially.
Maybe, do you know the city well?
Yeah, fairly well. I've lived here all my life.
Cool. Ah, good. Proper local then. Okay.
Yeah.
I am looking for someone in the city. I believe they're in the city. My information says the last place they were seen was this city.
Hmm.
So maybe you could help me. There is I have to retrieve an object from this person. Now, this person is a Qatari like me. Goes by the name of Silverfang. Drazik Silverfang. He has an object that the person who is paying me currently would very much like to have back. So, do you know
Okay.
this person? This Silverfang?
I've heard the name float about, so I could look into it for you.
If you wouldn't mind, I don't mean him any harm. I just want to have the object back and be on my way. It's quite simple.
Okay. And just so I have more information to dig about with my contacts, what is this object?
Well, at the moment, I would rather as few people know as possible.
The name of the person you're working for?
Oh, absolutely not.
I
Nice
thought so,
try,
but
though.
you know. Yeah.
I appreciate the try. But no, if
Okay.
you know of the whereabouts of this Silverfang fellow, and she describes Drazik to a T. It's exactly him. So if you I mean, this description is a few years old, but he's going to be the same. He's a Qatari. We all look the same.
You age pretty well.
We do. Thank you very much. I take that as a compliment. You are a very charming young man. So, I think if you find him or know where he is, you don't even have to talk to him about it. Just tell me where he is. I will go and speak with him, and that should be that. You know, I
Okay.
appreciate it. And she drops a bag of gold in your hand. Just a little thank you for this evening.
But it,
I appreciate it.
don't mention it. You really shouldn't. But where can I find you? Where are you staying in the city?
Oh, don't worry, I find you. I'm very good at finding people.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Maybe if you have no luck finding this Drazik, then maybe come back here in a day or so, and I'll see what my feelers
Okay.
come back with.
I may come back tomorrow anyway because it's quite a good place. This pub. But you're right. I
Good,
should check out
good.
some
Well,
other places in the city. Do you recommend anywhere? Oh, hello. You froze that time.
what? Yeah, what? Yeah, you phrase as well. What day are we on?
Tuesday, isn't it?
Wednesday.
No, because I've.
Was it Wednesday?
It's
Yeah,
It's
Wednesday.
Wednesday because you had
We had
training.
training today, didn't we?
Yeah, okay, yeah. If you need your weapons or armor tending to, then up near, as I say, and look at the map.
If you're looking for the scalebane, drop in Menders.
Yeah, up near Mendes. The scale banes are the one to go for weapons,
know.
just in case you need them.
Any
Sharpening
other
or-
pubs that you can recommend? I know this is probably, against the rules. You are work for this pub, but maybe there is another one I could try.
What? I would know all of the inns here. What are the name of the inns? Obviously, I know the Allen Flag Inn, but I'm.
Not suggesting she goes there.
Are you not
But I don't
suggesting
not
that,
not
Fagin?
want to suggest it.
Ah, okay. Let's have a little look then. I will. Have I got a list of the pubs? I don't think I have. Or have I? Hang on. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay, so there's the Riverside Inn up in Northgate. There's the Gatekeepers, which is up in Menders.
Mhm.
Farmer's Arms is in Westridge.
Mhm.
The Lamplighters is in Merrill. The Inn in
Yeah.
the Park is in the Trade District. Wall's Edge you know about. The Wicked Knave.
Yeah.
And the Bloody Dagger are both in the Old Town.
Is there one in Estorwall?
No. Well, no real recognisable inns. There are drinking establishments that are known to the locals of Estorwall, but Estorwall's kind of a
Yeah. It's that border
dodgy.
between the Forest of Kell and
Yeah, where the hunters.
and it was old town that we went to deal with the monkey's paw.
No, that was Estorwall.
That was Estorwall.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. Maybe up into Northgate and Menders there. All right,
No, the
then.
gatekeepers I went to in Manders. That was okay. You
Yes,
said
yes.
North Gate, there's the... Okay, okay, maybe I go up
Yes.
there.
And maybe just it's not the most friendly part of town, but Estorwall may be able to get some information from more, how do we put this, shadier kind of people.
Right, right. Okay. No, that's good information. Thank you very much. Well, have a good night. Maybe I see you tomorrow. Or maybe
You too.
Friday at the fighting pits, eh?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. And she leaves for the evening.
And I'll sort of like, she was the last one to leave.
One of the last one, yeah. Most of the rest of the people have gone. It's just staff now.
Yeah, I'd close the door and kind of put the baton across it just so the last jobs can be done. And then go up to the bar, finish my drink.
Yeah.
And be right. Glad I was here, Iridian. But I'm going to go home now and maybe get an earlier start for tomorrow. I think I need to talk to Drazik.
Wise. She seems
Capable?
dangerous.
Yes.
I would say dangerous. I wouldn't say just capable. I would say dangerous.
I don't want to go straight there tonight. She feels like the type of person who might follow.
Probably wise.
Yes, but good night.
Yes. Good night. I see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Yes.
And she locks the door after you.
Do I normally get paid weekly or on the day?
Weekly.
Weekly, yeah, that's fine. Let me just add that bag from Valsara. Yeah, and I will just taking in the night's air, just take a sort of like a not slow, but like a meander walk back to my place and stay there for the night. And yeah.
Okay. So we skip back to the Fagerson Keep. You have recovered Elodie. Unfortunately, Egon is no longer with us, as this stranger is no longer with us either. Lord Eben. So I've sent the rest of them home. Mr. Gallard was very complimentary about you all and said that he would find you at Gaspray's. And if you don't mind, I think I'm going to retire for the evening. I'm still very tired. And I've had an interesting few days, if you get what I mean. So if you don't mind, I think it's probably time for you guys to head home. And yes, feel free to come back at any time if I can do anything for you. Some sort of reward is obviously in order. But yes, feel free to come back tomorrow or the next day and we can work something out for sure.
Thank you, my lord.
You are very welcome, Professor.
Only glad we were able to be here. I'm sorry about your brother.
Incredibly grateful that you were able to be here. And thank you for your condolences. I will get this... What are you doing? I just out the corner of my eye saw the rug on the sofa moving around. And it was the big fluffy dog who was playing with said rug.
You best like to do that.
It's just being naughty. So, where did I get to? Sorry, before I was wildly distracted by the dog. Oh god, the other one's up now, look.
Brell was heading home.
Yes, Captain Brell is sees you to the gates and says, "Well, good night. I guess we'll see each other tomorrow at some point."
I suppose so.
Or at the next crime scene.
Let's try and avoid that, shall we? So I'd rather not, if you don't mind, see you at yet another crime scene. I'm absolutely certain you had the best intentions in mind at both of these crime scenes, but let's not push our luck, eh?
On the way back to the Iron Flag, I want to stop by an offie and get
absolutely,
a
you can do
nice.
that. Well, I mean, the Island Flag Inn is one of those places where there's always somebody available to get alcohol.
No,
This
but
is part-
what I wanted to do was get a bottle of kind of, not quite the best, but second best whiskey,
fair enough.
and send it to Captain Brell with a note saying from Professors Intra and Alba.
Yeah, absolutely, you can do that. I'm sure she'll be very happy.
Because she's doing very well at not just calling out the blatant lie of Alba.
Yeah. I think she's probably tucked that information away and will use it when it's needed.
Yes,
She strikes me as that
more
kind of person.
advantageous.
So, as you all head back to the Island Flag Inn, whiskey purchased and note written.
As we'd left the Ferguson place, I'd have said about going home. I've left the group.
Okay. So,
And send you a message, Jess.
okay. So you're going home. The other two, you're going back to the Island Flag Inn, are you?
Yep.
Okay. So, Lafrute, you make your way across town. Is there anything you want to do before you get home?
I have sent you a message.
Oh, okay.
Secret.
Apologies. Many things happening. Okay, noted. So, as you wait and watch, make me a... what is it? Instinct? Let's have a look. Finesse roll, please. Just to sort of hide in the darkness. Remember, you get advantage because of your armor.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. It was an 8. That was an 8 and a 9. And then I rolled my D6 and knocked into the D12. Well, that one. So, an 8 and a 9 plus the other 18 plus finesse, so 20.
20. Okay. Okay. You watch as your Mark leaves her post and starts to walk down the street towards her home. You follow, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Even I don't know what I'm going to do at this point.
So you walk, let me just grab the map so I know where I'm going. I thought, I won't need a map, you'll spend all night fighting that. So
I didn't even get a map for my fight.
you did not, no. Well, yours didn't really last very long, to be fair. But it,
Nor did ours, really.
no, it didn't. I expected it to be a lot longer, that fight. But there you go. So it's a fair it's a fair old walk as you walk through the trade district down into the main street in Merrill. And she takes, he's almost at the Pickers Bridge where her house is. She can see the lighthouse, and she unlocks her door, walks in, shuts the door behind her. What would you like to do? Well, tell you what, if you want to leave it and think about it,
I'm gonna sort of buy time and just use tonight to taste the joint,
Okay.
work out recon. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure. Okay, give me a instinct or knowledge roll, and you can do this with advantage because you're used to doing this. This is part and parcel of what you do.
0 regardless. Oh wow, how the turns have tabled.
Oh dear. What'd you get?
5.
5. Yeah. You're
A
not
3
sure.
and a 1 on the D12s and a 1 on the D6.
So,
I'm clearly tired. I'm
yeah,
too pushed for this.
You're sort of looking at, but you're distracted. There's what is that noise? And you keep hearing this strange noise from towards where the river flows out, towards the Pickers Bridge itself. Sort of like, and then you get it. It's an owl. And you're sort of sitting there waiting to see if you can see this owl. You've completely forgotten about what you're doing. And then you see it. A huge white snowy owl. That's almost ghost-like as it flies over in the darkness and then disappears into the night. And I think that's where we'll leave it for tonight. Sorry.
Can I just do one
Yeah,
thing?
of course.
So yeah, on my way back towards when I'm nearly at mine, I just ruminate on the conversation I've just had with Sarah, and knowing and hearing the words dangerous from Rinian.
Yeah.
I just think about what I would do, and also maybe what also Drazik would do. And I think about one of my Audubon sayings that are instilled in me. And the one what comes to mind is, if you look after your companions, they will look after you. So I just want to take the most unobvious look around before I kind of go to my abode.
Absolutely.
To see
give me
if
an instinct,
this
instinct roll, please.
So this is basically, because of my saying, and I've used that, I can now roll a d20 for my hope die. I still roll the fear die, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, just making sure. And that's the most hopey I can get for a die. I think golden. Really good. So, what am I doing?
Instinct reaction roll.
Instinct. So that's a +1. That's 24 with hope.
24 with hope. Well, it's a reaction roll, so you don't get the hope.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you look around. Just, what are you looking for? Are you looking to see if you've been followed, or are you looking to what you?
Yes. So I'm looking to see if I am being followed. By this Valsara, knowing that she is looking for one particular person. I could be a lead, as she's spoken to me, and I said I could put feelers out, just to see if it's one of those. I'll speak to this person, and then they maybe follow me anywhere I go to find Drazik as well.
Interesting.
Are they there? Are they
You
trying to?
certainly cannot see anybody following you. Where you live in Wall's End, don't you?
Do you know what? We didn't actually. I don't think we've actually mentioned it.
Okay.
I think we took so much time figuring out where the Ale and Flagon was,
Okay, well-
where the HQ was.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you look around. You can't see. I mean, it's close to 1 o'clock in the morning now. There's nobody around. The streets are very, very quiet. It'd be very easy to spot someone walking around just by listening for footsteps. But you hear nothing. You see nothing.
I expected that, but I thought I'd just do it just in
Yeah,
case.
absolutely.
So yeah, I just go into my house, I lock it, and get ready for bed, basically.
Okay. So we'll leave it there. With,
Thank you.
Intra and Desdemona back at the Ale and Flagon. Going
With
to bed.
Drazik. Because I presume we
Drazik.
picked him up out of the kitchen.
Yeah, and Drazik as well. Yeah, and Lethruto stood outside a house in Merrill, and Roban going to bed. And we'll pick it up here, not next week, because there are people missing. Sorry, Jay, did you want to do something?
Do we level up?
Yeah, go on then.
If you, I was about to say, if you say yes, and I've asked this every week, as I always do,
Well, I've just said yes.
do we all level up? I didn't really do much.
Yeah, nor did James, but it seems unfair
You
to not level them up.
you got in a bar fight, and Drazik probably won some money from gambling.
Yeah, there you go.
You got into a very dangerous bar fight.
I mean, I was
For
planning
yourself.
on leveling up after this fight if you had survived, but because of the way things panned out, it didn't seem as dangerous as it should have done. But that's because
We
you guys
just-
are awesome.
Got the jump on her.
You did.
Nothing she could do.
So yeah, please level up if you can remember how to do that.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so go to your
Go to the character builder.
yeah.
There's the little menu icon next to your name on the character sheet. It'll come up with character builder button on the right hand side. And you go to level, set yourself to 3, and then under level up, you then get your level up options, which are
You got it?
limited
Misty?
with.
Loading at the moment, sorry.
Okay.
Yes, I believe I am on the correct sheet.
Marvelous. So you can set your level to 3, and then you can check your take your preferred parts.
I have gone for gain a hit point slot,
Yep.
Nice.
and I have gone for increase experiences, increasing Wings of Grace to 3 and Rock Solid to 4,
Ooh, hello.
because Clanks get a +1 to one of their experiences from the start. So Rock Solid was 3 to start with. And then we get a new domain deck card, which we get the level 3 ones.
You do.
I'm struggling here.
What's that?
So HP slot for me for sure. Being a fighter obviously makes sense.
Well, you don't have to decide right now. You can decide.
No, I'll just
during the week.
I'll just talk it through just so I can
Yeah.
just get it. The stress slot doesn't really seem too important for me, considering that I can roll D6s every time I'm meant to mark a stress to maybe not mark it.
Yep.
So increases experiences to 2 of my experiences where I haven't really used a lot of them, and they are at the minute.
Which should all be +2, I think.
Yeah, +2. And then the traits. If you level up traits,
If
so
you
most of my stuff
increase
is
trait, you mark it, and then you can't increase it again until you reach another level bracket.
Yeah, no, I get that. But if I were to increase, does it work kind of like D&D? So if I increased agility, it would then potentially increase my evasion and that, because I
Yes.
get stuff based on.
Don't know. Is evasion based on agility?
Mine is, because gain a bonus to your evasion equal to half of your agility.
Then, yeah.
Okay. I think I would do that for the time being then.
Okay.
And I think it would be agility, and then I think strength for what I'm a fighter, right? It makes sense.
You use strength for your attacks and stuff? What does your weapon use?
It is agility, but I can't do agility twice.
No, you can only do it once.
What's your... I assume your spell casting trait as your class is agility as well.
Do I have a spellcasting trait?
I think every class does. Your warrior. And which subclass are you? Brave
Blade
or
and
Slayer?
bone.
No, your subclass. Brave or Slayer?
Oh, Call of the Slayer.
Call of the Slayer.
I am torn on which spells to choose.
What have you got? What are the choices?
Well, the 2 that are calling to me are Conjure Swarm, in which I can call up Tekera armored vehicles as armor for myself, or fireflies to deal damage, or Voice of Dread, in which I can speak directly into the ears of a creature I can see, and on a successful spellcasting roll, they mark stress and become temporarily vulnerable. And they're both kind of snacky.
They are both very nice, aren't they? I mean, I used Conjure Swarm when I was a player, and it was very handy indeed. However, Voice of Dread I kind of like the idea of that. But then that's another way of making someone vulnerable, isn't it? Can you already make people vulnerable?
No.
No. Okay. Oh, it's Desdemona that can, isn't it?
Yeah. I have Bolt Beacon, which does that.
I can now as well.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm going to go for finesse for my second one there.
Okay.
Just because, again, it feels keeping it quite true to being a warrior, a fighter. They're going to know how to handle blades, how to handle themselves in a fight a bit better. So upping that would then help with any thing kind of like with that.
Yeah,
and then
good.
my domain deck.
Yeah,
I've got 2 that I'm trying to pick between.
Sorry. Jane, what were you?
I've got 2 cards that I'm trying to pick between the 2 Splendor ones at level 3.
Which you are?
Second Wind. Once per rest, when you succeed on an attack against an adversary, you can clear 3 stress or a hit point. On a success with Hope, you also clear 3 stress or a hit point on an ally within close range of you.
Ooh. Nice, helpful. Third one?
Or Voice of Reason. You speak with an unmatched power and authority. You have advantage on action rolls to de-escalate violent situations or convince someone to follow your lead. Additionally, you're emboldened in moments of duress. When all of your stress slots are marked, you gain a +1 bonus to your proficiency for damage rolls. So do extra damage.
You don't de-escalate around here, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, is that a thing that Desdemona would do? De-escalate violence?
I mean, her presence is high, and she doesn't really like the idea of being a violent destroyer, but at the same time, she's not exactly
she's good at.
not exactly the voice of reason, which is what the card is called.
Yeah. I mean, it's entirely up to you. But I think the first one probably suits Desdemona better. But as I say, it's up to you. You take whatever you think is right. There are no wrong choices.
I've got so many good stuff, right?
Oh, poor Fiddy. So many good things.
But
I am starting to feel the real versatility of character builder.
yeah,
You can really customize how you want to go with things.
so I've got 2 things here, and one thing definitely leads it in that if you wanted to, you could make this into something DM.
Okay.
Because the first thing I'm looking at, the trait or the domain card I'm looking at, is Whirlwind. So I can extend, if I'm successful on an attack, I can extend it to other targets within very close range.
Which
The
the
other
Fruto
thing,
has as well.
I do.
yeah, which there's 2 of them. So I've got Brace, and then I have Octarine Brace, which is a contaminated brace, essentially a cursed item. So the normal one is when you mark an armor slot to reduce incoming damage, you can mark a stress to mark an additional armor slot. The contaminated brace, however, though, is when you mark an armor slot to reduce incoming damage, you can give the GM a fear to mark any number of additional slots.
Okay. It's up to you. You take whatever one you think fits best. As I said, there are no wrong answers here.
No.
Just snacky ones.
Did you
Look how
decide?
hard.
Did you decide?
I did. I went with Voice of Dread.
Ah, cool. Yeah, that's a very intra thing to do.
Felt more efficient with the character than
Yeah. Well,
Point
it makes
applies.
sense with you talking to Desdemona and waking her up and that sort of stuff. It would fit very well, I think.
And then oh shit, I woke that one up.
So,
do you know what? I'm just going to go just because it's cool, and we all love somebody who can do it.
Go with cool.
I'm going to go Reckless, so I can mark a stress to gain advantage, because that essentially could potentially be unlimited, because if I roll 6s on a d6, I don't mark the stress.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, I've boosted a couple of stats, so my finesse and instinct are up. And I've taken and done the hit points, HP, as others have done. And I've taken chokehold.
Nice.
I can get behind a person, get them in a chokehold, make them vulnerable. Attacks do an extra 2d6 when vulnerable in this way.
Nice.
So that's like good combo maneuvers.
Yeah, I can see I'm going to have to up my game now, aren't I?
Well, I still only have 4 armor slots, but I now have 7 HP slots, and my evasion is now 15.
It's pretty
Plus,
good.
I can now go reckless, and it's now +3 to my weapon attacks because I upped my agility.
Become barbarian.
Well, kind of, but it's kind of what it feels right with having Blade and Bone as my
Yeah.
bit, and then Call of the Slayer, where I'm a fighter who's basically going in there,
Yeah,
take the hits, give the hits.
You're more
and-
of you're more of like an arms warrior than a protection
Yeah.
warrior.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure. Yeah.
I am definitely the tank because I have access to Valor, which is a brilliant domain for taking hits. I mean, that's why my minor damage threshold is 14.
You're right, puppy.
I've essentially, basically, I've built a Florian 2.0 because
Kind of.
I'm good
There
with
is
weapons.
an unarmed fighter class that they've made in this, which is Bone and something else. I don't remember what it is.
But yeah, no, it's cool. It's shaping up. I like it.
Cool. So
No,
everybody's
I-
happy with their new toys.
Yes.
So just remains for us to say we will not be here next week because other people have other commitments. Is there a session on Tuesday? Tuesday DM?
Yeah, there will be.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Yeah, you can see the puppies being cute.
Terribly.
One of them will start licking the other's face in a minute.
Yeah, or biting it, one of the two. So, yes, we will be here on Tuesday for D&D. Nothing bad ever happens on a Tuesday. Can't think why you would think that. But we'll skip next Sunday, but please join us again when we put these new leveled up characters through their paces and see if I can actually kill one of them this time. They're so mean, killing Elodie. Bless her. Anyway, if you enjoyed this evening, thank you very much. We think you're fabulous. If you didn't, well, you know what to do. Off you fuck.